Every time we make a technological advance, every time we have new innovation, there are moral implications which need to be thought through, which aren't necessarily self-evident at the start.
Every decision about the environment is, in fact, a moral decision and has impact on the world around us.
So often it's not seen as a moral issue at all. Everything is economic. And if the economy doesn't support not using the land for mining and fracking and all these other things that are going on, well, the morality of it doesn't even enter into the picture.
Without an ethical or moral compass, without a relationship that's guided by spirituality, we will continue to go in the direction that things are going.
If we're going to survive as a human race, we're simply having to make that choice, to choose life, and to choose it in this very concrete way of caring for the earth.
The ecology is part of respecting, being a good steward of the riches of the earth. And I think that Madonna House does that for love of God. The ecology, caring for the environment, is because of our love of God. It's not because of a political party or a belief. It's based on Christ.
The fifth theme is that care for the environment is a moral issue. There's a profound need for formation, for an ethically responsible use of technology. Instead of working from a mentality which says, because we can do it, we should do it, we move towards a mentality which says, we can do it, but is this something which helps us advance as a people, as a society, as a world? When I was 21 years old, I had the experience of going to live at the Madonna House Apostolate in Combermere, Ontario. Madonna House is a community of lay women, lay men, and priests. Founded by Catherine Doherty in the late 1940s, which tries to live off the land, it tries to live simply, but to live the gospel fully without compromise. And I spent 8 months there, and I learned a great deal about how to live as a disciple from Madonna House.
Good day. My name is Scott Egan, and I'm going to talk a little bit this morning about the spirit of apostolic farming. What is the spirit of apostolic farming? Well, as you all know, Catherine Doherty put into this little pamphlet called Apostolic Farming, which, by the way, is available.
Catherine
French.
coined that phrase, and she says to us, I'm an apostle, you're an apostle. We're meant to be sent out to preach the gospel, not so much with our words, but the way we live, the way we work, the way we pray.
Now, as you can see, we have hanging here on the podium what we call the seal of St. Benedict's Acres. And on it are 4 simple words, each starting with the letter S. The first word is service. Catherine says, apostolic farming is love that spills itself into the earth to love it as God loved it. Why do we want to serve? I think we want to serve because we can see that God serves us every day. God makes the sun come up. God makes a seed grow. God allows the animals to grow in the womb and to reproduce and to grow for us. He makes the rain fall. So in imitation of how God is serving us each day, our hearts want to serve Him back by serving each other and by serving the animals and the plants and the land. The next word is simplicity. We have found that choosing to do the simplest thing, a work in the simplest way, is often the best way. We are more available to God. We're more available to listen to His Word, rather than if we choose a complex way of life and a complex way of doing everything. The word stewardship is a special treasure for the Christian. We know that it comes directly from the Gospels. The good steward was the one who was able to use his wit and his ingenuity to help other people pay back their debts for their master. We try to be good stewards of the land, of the plants and the animals. And the last word on this plaque is sanctity. We believe that all work is holy, and Catherine reinforced that in us. And it also comes from the Benedictine motto, ora et labora, which means always praying and working together, the unity of those two. When you farm, or when you work with the earth, things are out of control a lot of the time. You have the weather, you have animals, you have all sorts of things. And so you're always facing the possibility of failure. And that's where real sanctity comes in, because what do you do in the face of failure? You pray and you persevere.
Madonna House is a community that takes everyday life with incredible seriousness. And the challenges of daily discipleship are dealt with so beautifully. It's a community from which I think we have much to learn about living the gospel with integrity, including having a healthy relationship with the natural world, a relationship that involves a personal commitment to live lightly and ethically when it comes to consumption, housing, and all the daily choices we make.